Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristina and I am going to do July's finished pages, and I'm going to start right in with some of the coloring books, and then I have some original art at the end to show you if you want to stick around. First one I have completed is in Linda Ravenscroft's Fairy and Fantasy Art painting and coloring book. I did write down what products I used so that I could share that as well. So I did this one with Neo Colors from Caran d'Ache, some Lyra Polycolor pencils, and some silver leafing. See if I can get closer up. That is the first one that I've done in this book, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to do another page next month in this book. Just truly love her artwork. The next is in Kirby Rosanus in Imagimorphia. This one here I have, let me get my plastic sheets out. This one is in Prismacolor. There's a layer of Mod Podge glitter. The background is watercolor from Rembrandt, and there's a little gold shimmer in there, if you can see. And there's tons of glitter in the wings as well. And I used some gel pens there, and over here some glossy accents over the butterfly, and the balloons have glitter on them as well. See if I can get into frame there. This one took many days, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, but I do like how it turned out, and it's nice and shiny. I've got a little bit of sunlight coming in my room that's hitting on from the side here. You can see the shadow. But yeah, that's this one in Imagimorphia. The next is a new book that I had purchased, Creatopia by Vex. And this one has Blick alcohol markers and the Lyra Polycolor pencils and some Mod Podge glitter. I found out that one of my alcohol markers had a brown tint to it, so some alcohol markers that I used around the background ran out, and I thought that I had a colorless blender, but it was really like a skin tone color in the background, but I still think it looks okay. I didn't create as many shadows as I wanted to on the animal, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. And I used all the Blick colors that I had, because I think I had a 12-piece set. Yeah. So that's that one. There we go. next is a newer book that I had gotten, A Million Owls. This has also been posted to my Instagram. This page here, and is by Lulu Mayo. And here I used Lyra Polycolor pencils, Faber-Castell brush pens, the Spectrum Noir alcoholic marker, and a white acrylic pen. I'll give you a little more of a close-up. Love those owls. I think they're so cute. So yeah, that's this one. Really enjoyed coloring this one, and I love this book. If you don't have it and you like owls, there's a lot of cute illustrations in here. I'll definitely color in this one next month too. The next I have is in the Pop Manga Dragons and Other Magically Mythical Creatures by Camilla D'Erico. And for this one, here I used polychromos, glitter Mod Podge for the wings, and obviously on some of the animals there, some peak hearts. This one was a lot of fun to do as well. I love this book. I'll definitely be doing more in it as well. But yeah, I like how that turned out. I do like my pages shiny. So that is that one in that book. This is also a newer book that I got. It's the Sakwims. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's dark fantasy and it's from 2019. Let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah, it's a longer book. And see if I can get the page. Here we go. With my list of what I've used. There we go. I did Ohuhu alcohol markers, Black Widows on here, and in this design, an alcohol blender over the Black Widows for blending, and then a white acrylic pen, and some stickles. I do like how this one turned out. I was going to fill in this area here, the white space, but then decided against it, that I would just do the actual pattern. There we go. Different lighting. So yeah, I really love this book. If you have not seen it, I'd be happy to do a flip through. If you just leave in the comments on any of these, if there's any of these books you wanted to flip through, I would be happy to do that. And then we have Hannah Carlson Seasons. And this is the page that I did. It is pan pastel for the backgrounds, 2 different colors blended, and then a fixative spray. Waited for that to dry and then used polychromos for all of this. And then I used a gold pen by Uniball, a yellow color glitter for the stars, and a white gel pen for the accents. And now I'll pull it up there so you can see the gold and the stars. So I like that, how that turned out as well. That is the first page that I have done in this book. I've had this book for a while, but that is the first page that I've done, and I'm going to work a little more in this book also. And I think the pan pastel backgrounds work well in this book, since there are pictures on both sides to keep away some of the wet media bleed through and things. But yeah, that was the last coloring page that I did for July. I was busy with some other projects as well. I did some paint pours, which I did do a video for, but unless anyone is interested in the process that I go through to make these, I won't put it up. But if you leave in the comments that you do want to see it, then I would be happy to do so. We'll first start with this. Actually, I'll start with this one. This one here. I did put a layer of Mod Podge glitter, string glitter on it. And that is a dark gray, light pink, dark pink acrylics. And I mixed them with glue and dimethicone to get the cells. So yeah, I think this one turned out really cute. The edges as well are done. Hopefully that translates through the camera. So there's that one. And then this was the second of those. And a majority of the white went out to the sides on this one. And same colors, but different technique. I used a funnel to pour the paint in. The first one was a dirty pour. So there's that one. And then at the bottom of, I use actually an empty cat litter box that I strictly use for painting, and in the bottom had some of the leftover acrylic from doing the other two pours. So I had the box underneath me, and then I took this board, laid it flat, gave it a little scrub in the paint, and then flipped it over, and then this is what we got as a result. So this one turned out nice too. So I did Mod Podge on these to have the glitter, and then I did a glossy medium, a gloss varnish for this one. So yeah. So those were fun. I just wanted a little break from the coloring, so I decided to do those. Again, I do have a video if you do want to see my process, mostly edited already, so I could put that up if you like. Just let me know in the comments, as I said. And here is one also. This one is larger, done with greens and blues, silver metallic, black, white of course, and that is how this one turned out. This one I did not video, but there you have that one. There we go. See if you can see the metallic. Yeah, there it is. And again, this is gloss varnished by Liquitex for that. And then something else that I like to do when I'm not coloring is to make tea light candle holders. This is a 4x4 wood block cut down to different sizes. I have 3 different sizes. I'm gonna put them on their side so you can see them like that. And I use DIY paint for these. This is a clay-based paint. And I've used this to restore furniture. Also, I've used it in paintings. And I use it for these. And there's a pretty gold that is with it too. But I palette knife the paint on. It's a thicker paint because it is clay. Just an abstract design. And then at the top is the hole that was made for the tea light that goes in there, and it's nice when it's lit up. And here is the smaller one. So yeah, that's something else that I like to do. If you would like to see me do one of these, I would be happy to make a video of that. Let me pull out my owl painting that I used these with so you can see what I mean about using them on paintings. See if this will fit in view. Move these around. There we go. So this is the owl that I did, and I just used a palette knife or my fingers, and it comes in all different colors. And I also used some acrylic, some metallic acrylics, all different kinds to come up with that. So yeah, that's the owl done in DIY paint. See if I can get better closer up that way. There you go. I call it the psychedelic owl because of all the colors. Just having some fun, sprinkling here. I don't know if you can tell, but this is very textured. Right in through here, all texture. And I tend to like to do that on my original art pieces quite a bit. So yeah, that is what I've been up to in July. I've been spending time with family, children and grandchildren, and enjoying that time, so I did color less. But I will see what I get done in August. Hoping to have a few more coloring pages, but I also want to video some that I'm doing whips on work in progress, as well as any color alongs that come along the way, and some other maybe experimental paintings that I do of my own artwork. So that is what's coming down the pike. I plan on doing some more watercolor, and I do have a small haul of skin tone paint products, pencils that I did get, because a lot of my coloring books do have portraits in them. So I want to be able to have a nice selection of skin tones. I do. The Ohuhu markers have maybe a couple of flesh tones. Pencil wise, like if I pulled from all of my supply, I could probably make them, but I wanted to have some products that I could just go to, so I got some watercolor pencils, some pan pastels in skin tones, and a sharpener for the thick skin tone markers from Lyra. So hopefully we can do an unboxing for that. And then I also have a palette full pack subscription that I get that I'd love to go through too. So until next time, thanks so much for coming to my channel if you're a new subscriber, and thank you to those who keep coming back. Happy coloring and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.